I am Fish is the name of this game. If you guys haven't heard of it, this is a game that just came out recently last week. I believe it's on pretty much every platform you can play games on, as far as I know anyway. But we're playing this on Game Pass on PC. I was playing it on Xbox Series X, but I'll get more into that in just a second here. But I Am Fish is a game where you play as 4 different fish who are trying to meet up back in the ocean together. They lived in a pet store or fish store together, and they ate bread and had amazing times together in a tiny fish tank, and they loved it. But they were all sold to different people and now are trying to trek their way back to the ocean. So you can see here on the map, what we're looking at is the map, and you can see on the right, you have the first 3 levels of the goldfish, and the goldfish has made its way to the ocean. So now the goldfish is waiting for the other fish to get over to that part of the ocean to meet up with him. You can see in the top left, we have the puffer fish. Actually, it's hard to see because the icons are so small. They probably could have made the level markers a bit bigger on screen, to be quite honest. But you got the puffer fish, a piranha, and I guess an angelfish? I don't know. I haven't played through any of the levels with that one just yet. But I played through 3 levels, 3 levels of the goldfish, 1 puffer, 1 piranha, and so far it's been pretty fun. But I gotta say, guys, this game shows really well in a trailer, and the first couple levels of this are fun, but there are some really frustrating parts of this game. I'm not even kidding. For a game that's supposed to be showing off like a real cutesy style, of gameplay here, I just played through the the piranha fish level, and I damn near rage quitted a couple times because the control in it, some of it is very clever, but it's also can be very annoying. Okay, we're gonna jump into. Is it an angelfish or a beta fish? I don't know what it is. We're going to jump into the first level of that and just see what happens here. Every level you can earn 5 stars. I'm not sure what the stars are based on. I guess they're based on how many respawns you have versus how long it takes you to finish, I guess. And within every level you could find 5 pieces of bread. So we're going to jump into this one here. So yeah, I was actually starting this game on Xbox Series X because it said that it was Xbox Series X enabled, meaning like it was probably going to run at 60 FPS, run really well, no hitching, that kind of thing. But I gotta say, like, I was actually pretty disappointed with the performance on it, and I have a pretty decent PC, so I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna play it on PC here and see if it's any better. And it is a lot better, so if you have the option, I would go for PC. Is it a goby? What kind of fish is that? I'm not really sure. The color fish. All right, so basically what you do in this game, you are guiding your fish over different obstacles to get to the end point. Slow down.
It's such an awesome gift.
If you go too fast, you're definitely
we'll go big.
going to fall and break your fishbowl, which you don't want to do. So let's go this way. There's a lot of little events that take place like that, where you're going to jump onto a thing, something will happen that you don't expect, and you got to adjust, Woo! And then our fishbowl broke, so we are back into this little fish tank here. We have not gotten any kind of a checkpoint yet, but you can see here what we got to do is we actually, with the fish controls, you can actually swim down, you can swim up. As you can see, you can jump out of the water. So that's what we're going to do right here. We're going to jump out. Woo! And some of the fish have a special ability. Oh, it's a flying fish. Okay. Well, that didn't work out at all, did it? So that's going to be a death instantly right there. So, not that this is a big deal because it's the first time I try to do it, but this is where the annoying part is that, like, I just swam my way all the way to that tank, and because I wasn't facing the right way, I guess, when I started the flying thing, even though I've never done it with this character before, I died because I couldn't get over to the water fast enough. And then I got to redo this whole part here. Like, the game can be a little frustrating with checkpoints. It can be really frustrating with some of the things it asks you to do. I almost feel like we need to jump into that piranha level a little bit so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going to give this another shot here. At least now, what's weird though is like even though you're checkpointing and you're starting over, that door, as you can see right there, is still open. So it's kind of weird. All right, the flying controls is a bit strange, but here we could at least jump in here. Okay, there we go. We made it. We're here. I don't see bread anywhere. But what instantly attracted me to this game is I love the look, and it's actually a very pretty game, as you can tell. Like, it just has, like, an awesome, like, cartoon style. Oh, come on, get in that water. I swear, if I gotta... Oh, no, I just hit a checkpoint. Okay, those gold clam things that you're looking at, those are your checkpoints, so we're good right now, at least for a moment. I'm looking for floating bread pieces to see if I can find any. But yeah, the game looks absolutely gorgeous. There is a floating bread piece. Let's see if we can go grab that. There we go, we got it. And the game, quite honestly, puts the fish in very, very clever positions. Like, you can see here, like, we jumped out of the house into the fishbowl, and we are now trying to navigate our way to wherever the hell it is we're supposed to be going. In these mud puddles. Which, like I said, it's pretty smart the way it goes about doing things. But, you know, like I said, while there are clever things in this game, it's almost like there are parts where the game is a little too clever, a little too smart for its own good, and places you in a position where the mechanics are just not fun. And by that I mean, you know, as you can see with the fish, what ends up happening is you're going to find yourself in different environments and different situations where you're swimming around. Sometimes those areas are really fun to navigate. Like, for example, with the piranha fish level. That level was definitely like a love-hate for me because there's, you know, parts where you, like, say you start in a kitchen. And in that kitchen, you have to actually fill up the area with water. And you got to find ways with your teeth to, like, break pipes and stuff like that to fill the area with water. And it was super clever and fun to do. Oh, God, come on, make it. Don't make me go through all that again. Oh, okay. Wait, are we even in the right area? And this is the other thing here, too, is there's a little bit of trial and error in this, trying to figure out where in the hell you're supposed to go sometimes. Because right now, I'm not even sure if I'm in where I'm supposed to go. One thing that's a blessing and a curse is that at any point... Oh, there we go. You can hit Y to restart from, you know, the closest checkpoint. However, there have been times where I've been trying to do something with the fish and I accidentally hit Y because I'm button mashing a little bit. I'm like, come on, go, go, go. And then it restarts the whole area. So that has been a really frustrating part of it, too. There was actually a part in the piranha stage where I was like, come on, get a, you know, bite this thing off, and I accidentally hit Y and it restarted the whole part. And I was just like, super dejected. I was just like, I gotta do this again? Oh, God, that's not gonna work out. There's no way I'm gonna get over there. So, yeah, back to my point, though, where I was talking about there's gonna be areas that are more frustrating than fun. They introduced this mechanic in the goldfish level where you jump from a fountain and you land in a jar of water. So you're navigating this jar as a fish. Like, you're basically pushing sides of the jar to make it go a certain way. So, you know, it's going to be easier to show you guys when I get there later. But it's a very clever thing that they added into the game. However, the jar, in my opinion, becomes maddening to control in the piranha level because you also have, while you're trying to navigate with this stupid jar, a seagull that is swooping down trying to eat you, and it keeps breaking my jar. I almost rage quit on that part like 3 times. I was just like, oh my God, why? Like, and if I got past the seagull part, then I would fall off the ledge and I would break my fish bowl or my fish jar, whatever you want to call it at that point. Oh my God, that part was just driving me up a wall. But you also see here, like I said, there's a bit of trial and error where you're just trying to figure out where you gotta go. I thought I had to go all the way to that area, but actually we gotta go down here. Okay, so we made it. Good, good. So we found 1 piece of bread. But yeah, I think the game could have been a lot more friendly with checkpoints, honestly. There we go, we used our flying ability there. Maybe that's what I should have been doing in that area, was using my flying ability. like so. See, I didn't even use it right there, though. There we go. Now we're flying. The flying ability is going to take a little bit of getting used to, I think. There we go. It's a good jump. They also have clever environments for everything, too. You're going to be in very much, like, realistic places. You know, places where people live, where they work. I really like that aspect of it. Oh, geez, pull up. Okay. There we go. So this level is not irritating me as much as the Piranha one did. This one's actually becoming fun because now I'm learning how to control the flying fish here. Now, you gotta remember, though, you can only stay out of the water for so long. Okay, so this part's gonna be a real pain in the ass. Because as you can see, up, we don't get any checkpoints, and we're trying to find our way, or fly our way over to these different areas. And as soon as that screen starts darkening, that means you really need to get to some water soon, or things are not going to go good for you. And there are moments where, like, it feels really, really good to make it at the last second, you know? But there... see, like, right there, that's annoying. Now there's nothing I could do. I can't get up in the air to fly now. So now we gotta start that whole part over. So... while the game is challenging, it is definitely filled with these, like, little frustrating parts. Which, you know, maybe that's actually on me. Let's see if we can actually make this. Oh, there was some bread there. The bread stuff is really annoying, too. Okay, I don't even know what happened there. I was controlling the fish, and then all of a sudden just started pulling to the left. We're just gonna go straight. Okay, so we can avoid that first well, so that'll help. But the bread is really annoying. Like, there's a bread piece floating up there. I really want to go for it, but at the same time, I'm like, I really don't want to have to, like, do the checkpoint part again. We're up! Pull up! Go a little faster. Oh, we made it. Okay, I was about to be super frustrated right there. Oh my god, I can't believe they gave that to us. I was like, oh my god, I gotta do this over again. Okay, let's try it again. I don't know what happened there. Come on, jump back in. Jump back in. Fish out of water. But yeah, you know, the team has created some really interesting stuff here, and you know, it's cool that they decided to, like, kind of go the route of, like, making it more... I have no idea what happened there. Of, like, making it more challenging, I guess, because, you know, when you watch the trailer, you're thinking, like, oh, this game is going to be, like, just, like, easy Marble Madness style fun, right? I don't know what is going on here. Can I just not get enough speed? I gotta get some speed here. Okay. There we go. But that's not how they decided to do it. They decided to, like, add in these, like, really cool but also very challenging areas. There's some water. Oh, jeez. But the thing that is the most annoying, though, I really do think that the checkpoints are way too strewn out. Like, I don't know if they should have added a, you know, some kind of a challenge selection, you know, difficulty selection, where they're like, okay, do you want checkpoints more available, or do you want to Iron Man it? You know what I mean? Because I know that some companies will do their games like that. They'll be like, do you want an easier experience, like a more casual experience, or do you want something that's legit challenging, and maybe you'll get, like, an extra achievement at the end? I kind of just want to, like, swim around, see environments, have fun, you know, fly around, do certain little things. I don't necessarily need to be challenged around every corner, you know, and I know other people feel differently about that, which is totally okay. But for me personally, yeah, I'm I'm not coming to games usually after work to like sit here and get frustrated because I can't get past this like real stupid part that I feel like is kind of unfair. This level so far though has not been unfair. It's been pretty fun. By the way, you can find different pipes to fly through, which is pretty cool. And I feel like the game is chunking up a bit. That might be just because of my recording software here. The game looks beautiful. I feel like it could use a bit more in the way of optimization, to be quite honest. There's a save point. All right, where are we flying to? Yeah, because I don't know if it's going to come through in the video. I feel like this is running at like 30 to 40. It might even be at 30. And I'm playing it on PC, which normally this runs at 60. You can even have it running at 120, but like it kind of chunks on my computer at 120. Okay, see, another situation where I'm like, I don't even know why the fish did that. Perhaps the flying physics are a little too realistic. I find that some of the stuff in this game is just like, it's a little too realistic for its own good. When you're moving the fish around in the bowl, sometimes it just like I said, it feels too realistic for its own good. Like, or it's like, guys, I'm just trying to, you know, move the ball around and get the fish to where I'm going. Like, I don't need this to be like uber realistic, you know? Wow, how am I supposed to get over there quick enough? I feel like it's kind of like a crapshoot whether you're going to get enough speed to get over here or not. Like, you really got to jump out with that speed, you know? Fresh fish, says the guy. Okay, so we just got to go from... You really just got to get the speed here and then jump. But sometimes you do that, though, if you're holding up to get your speed up, then the fish just like hits the side of the tent or wherever it is that you're at. It just, I don't know, for some reason the controls don't always gel with me, and it's weird to me that that's the case, because, you know, I'm 6 levels in now. Like, I should have mastered the way the fish feels and moves around and stuff like that. I don't know, to me, guys, it just feels kind of janky. And it pains me to say, because this is a game, like I said, I saw the trailer. I really, really want to just really like this game. Like, I want to be able to tell people, like, yeah, that is a fun, underrated little game. But I feel like there's just, like, enough jank there with the controls and the mechanics and the physics and stuff that it's just, like, not there, you know? Pull up. Pull up. Oh, my God. It is like controlling a paper airplane. It is so annoying. It is an annoying mechanic, I gotta be honest. Like, there are times where I feel like I have it, and then there's other times where I'm just like... If you pull too... no, not gonna make it. If you pull too hard left or right, you are just not gonna make it to wherever you're going. I don't even know if I'm high enough at this point. Oh my God, this part. I swear to God. This is, okay, so this is good, because we're showing the rage quitting I was talking about that I'm feeling. Like, this is the part where I'm just like, I cannot nail this jump for whatever reason. Get in the water. Get in the water. I'm totally gonna flub this. I'm like scared to jump out and try to make it over to that checkpoint, because I feel like I'm not gonna make it at all.
Tomatoes! It's all I've got! Bloody love tomatoes! Come get your tomatoes! It's literally all I have!
It's right there, like, I'm just like, why? 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 Okay, we gotta dive down, get up. No, because that doesn't work either. If I dive down and go up, I just don't get it. That guy doesn't even care that a fish hit him in the face? Isn't he like, where did this fish come from? Hey, fishmonger, you just hit me in the face with a fish. Alright, maybe I'm going the wrong way. Maybe I ought to try going this way instead. What do you think?
Get your fresh furniture, local produce. All you need is a good Queen's legal tip.
Oh boy. But yeah, this is instantly for me though, like where the game is not, it's not fun. It's not fun for me because I'm like not able to make this at all. And I'm sure there's going to be people out there that are going to be like insanely good at this game. This is going to be like one of those like sleeper challenge, like speedrun style games, you know, for people, which is cool. I hope it turns into that, and I hope this game sees, you know, a bit of success in that, you know. But man, for me, I am just like, the more I play of this, the less I'm liking it, to be quite honest. Oh my god, see, like, you pull over to the left just a little too hard, and it's like, the fish just, like, goes... Sorry, I hit the mic, but the fish just goes around and does this whole thing. Alright, I'm gonna give this a couple more tries, and maybe we'll jump over to the piranha one. I don't know, but... This is so annoying. Get up there. I was up there and then rolled off. Are you serious? Why did they give us such shallow areas for the water? Like, I cannot... Do I gotta do it from the center? Is that... No, because then I don't get enough speed. Okay. And because you can barely dive down here. Here's the thing. It's like, normally you dive down and you swim as fast as you can, and then you dive, or you ascend up. Ascend up, it's redundant, right? But that is impossible with this game because of the way the physics are and everything like that. Alright, this is it. Last try. And then I'm quitting this level. And I may not return to this because this is really... Nope. This is really, really frustrating. Like, more... This is way more frustrating than it should be. I had beginner's luck the first time. Okay, here we go. Friggin' finally. Good God, man. Oh my God, we made it. Okay. Great, so we get to the checkpoint and then we gotta do it like another 5 times, right? Because that'll be super fun. Okay. So look at this. Now this time they're actually like, okay, now they're more straight away. They're probably going to be easier to do. He said, falling off of the 10 already. Alright, we're in the water. Didn't get enough speed, so not going to make this one. This guy really wants to sell these avocados. I don't know if you hear. Avocados! And then they put the signs in the way, too, so that's nice. Okay, we hit another checkpoint. Alright, we get to do more tents. Get in the water. Okay. Are you serious with these jumps, dude? Oh my God, is it frustrating? It's like, I'm doing it the same way I've been doing it, and then it's like, nah, I'm gonna hit the tent this time. I really don't know how anybody's gonna be able to 5-star this level. I gotta be honest with you. Like, I'm looking at what you gotta do, how many times I've had to respawn. What do we at, 20 something respawns at this point, probably? I hit the wrong button. See, I hit Y, Now I'm getting jumbled because I'm getting frustrated.
Fruit and veg, all sorts of fruit and veg right here, fresh off the farm.
The flying mechanics suck. I tapped left just a little bit to like maneuver the fish over. What am I doing wrong here? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, that just moves the camera. That's all it does, you know? Like the rice stick that is. It was like maybe the rice stick will move the tail fin or something. I don't know, but oh my god, are you okay? Thank God. I was like, if I fall off this again, we are total. I don't know if I can do it again. Oh, okay. I can't do it. I can't do it again, guys. I just can't. I cannot do it again. Oh my god. Is that frustrating? Alright, I'm going to show you guys this level here, where we start with the Piranha. Because I want to show you something fun. This game does have fun stuff in it. It's just like, some of the stuff is not very fun. And like I said, the more I play it, the more I'm just like, screw this game, right? So here's the Piranha. It's pretty silly. It's got all his teeth and everything. Not sure why he cares about the clock much, but he's just watching the seconds and minutes tick by. But he's thinking about how things were with his friends when they used to eat bread and just hang out. Loves bread. Look at that guy. So again, this is one of those situations where it's like, man, there's so much character to these fish and everything. I think they're very funny, and I wish I was liking this game more at this point, because I really think that it's fun and silly at times. All right, so here is really cool because you learn about the Piranha's abilities. So the fishbowl breaks, and what happens here is anything that's red, the Piranha could bite onto and wiggle off and destroy, which is pretty cool. Because they do it in, they do some really funny stuff with that. So, like, I've already done this before, so I know, but you can bite this cabinet to open that up. And then we got to jump in here. Oop, dive down, dive up. There we go. We got to break this pipe. This Piranha's jaws, man, strong. Very, very strong. Area keeps filling up. Like I said, I think that this is very clever, very silly. I like it. This is the kind of humor I like in my games. Just like cute and silly, you know? Let's see, can we grab this? No, we gotta let go. Nope, that did not quite do it. There we go. Wiggle. There we go. We open the dishwasher. This is a two-parter there. You gotta open the dishwasher. Then you gotta get the pipe. Break the pipe off. There we go. Alright, let's go with that pipe. Go with that. There we go. And this part's even better, because you have to grab this hammer. And you gotta break that window to get out of here. Excellent, excellent stuff in this game. There's some ideas they had that were like so funny. Here's where the frustration comes in. And I was talking about this jar previously. So this is actually really smart. You can move the jar around by moving pieces of the jar, or not pieces, but by going into the corners of the jar and flipping it around and stuff, right? And while that is super clever and very funny, it does not lend itself well to this level in many, many ways. Alright, so what you have to do now is you have to go downhill and avoid traffic and hope to God you don't get hit by a car. But here's the thing. We are against this wall. We're doing okay against the wall. Actually, we're kind of breaking the game right now if you look at the way we're going over these rocks and stuff. We got very, very lucky here. I had one instance the first time I played this. I'm making this look easy now. Where the car like, I was hugging the wall to stay away from the cars, and the car was, like, riding the wall to hit me. And I was just like, dude, like, I'm as far over as I can get. The cars in this can be very frustrating, too. Even when you have the ball, the Goldfish has situations where you're in the ball alone, and the cars just seem to, like, randomly show up at times on certain levels. Not all levels, because other levels, like, you know, there's actually, you gotta time it right. But there was definitely a section with the Goldfish where I kept respawning, and I'm like, how come this stupid car hits me every single time? But this is kind of funny. Like, you gotta knock the jar around to go down these ramps here. I feel, like I said, I feel like I'm making this look easier than I had a time doing it before, because I've already went through this level. But my god, the first time I did this level, I was just like, so frustrated. We're not even at the frustrating part yet with the stupid seagull. Okay, we wiggle our way over here. Oh! Oh yeah, I forgot there was bread over there. No, don't fall off. Okay, spin back, spin back. We get the bread here. Oh, and then stuff like that happens too. Remember, physics, guys, physics. So now we're out because we hit the checkpoint. We'd have to start over to get that bread now. So now you gotta line up the jar just right. Now, what's annoying about this jar, though, is that you have to push in the middle of it to get it to go forward. If you... stuff like that. If you nudge it so slightly from the center, left or right, the jar is just gonna all of a sudden, like, jut a different direction. And that gets really frustrating, too. So... yeah, in the end, guys, yeah, I'm sorry, this is a long 30-minute video here, but it's because I just wanted to, like, sort of explain why this game is, like, sort of a love-hate for me, because I'm digging parts of it, you know, and other parts of it I am not digging at all. Like, how am I supposed to fix myself going down that thing? Like, if I get on there and it's already wonky, there's nothing else I can do. Sometimes the physics in this just, like, cannot be... like, you can't fix them. I've had other times where, like, the thing was, like, toppling all over the place going down these ropes, and it made it, you know? And other times it doesn't. It's very janky. It decides when it wants to work and when it doesn't. Oh, God. Yeah. So, anyway. I think I've had enough, guys, honestly. I think that's enough for me. I Am Fish, though. Not an awful game, but just, like, a game... that has some, like, not fun mechanics in it. And I'm pretty disappointed by that, because I really wanted to like this game. And if anything, it's driving me more crazy than anything else. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. The Pufferfish, the first level, was a ton of fun. I wonder if the second level of the Pufferfish campaign, we'll call it, is... has fun or whatever. The pufferfish can puff up real big like this, which is pretty fun. I love it. So what you have to end up doing is you'll jump out and then you got to roll yourself over. I feel like this game, quite honestly, would have done much better had they combined one, like, weird hybrid fish that could do all of these abilities instead of having, like, 4 different fish that did 4 different things. Because I just feel like overall it would have been, like, a better campaign, because then maybe, like, you could pick how you want to solve the area you're in. Like, oh, maybe I'll blow up and just ride the land for this part. And it's like, oh, but if you want to get that bread, you got to fly through this part. It's like, okay, you know, certain things like that, you know. I'm assuming we don't want to hit the brambles. I'm assuming that will just pop us. So probably stay away from those. But yeah, guys, there you go. That's a quick look at the pufferfish here. We don't really need to look at the goldfish, because the goldfish actually doesn't have any abilities. So it's just a plain Jane fish. But that is I Am Fish. Again, sorry this is such a long video, but I just want to touch all bases and make sure that you guys saw a lot of what the game has to offer, and also why I'm, you know, at the end of the day, like, just not feeling this game as much as I wanted to. So it's kind of disappointing. But guys, thank you for watching. And of course, I'll see you all next time. Bye.